Hi folks, let's get this first night of the quiz done. You can follow along at home, but please don't put any answers in chat because we want to try and keep this as fair as possible. I hope you are all well. Right folks, hope you are well. How you doing this Sunday? We'll hopefully be getting this quiz kicked off at 8 o'clock. Just to say, don't throw any answers in the chat. We try to keep this as fair as possible and see how well you score. 3 different rounds. First round is a general knowledge, second round is a spin the wheel, and the third episode is pick numbers, and under each number there'll be a question with the varying difficulty depending how your numbers pulled out. Hope you are all having a good weekend. Unfortunately, England managed to win. It's never good. So hopefully we can get everybody in as soon as possible. Casey's running a wee bit late. He's away busy celebrating England winning the Euros. So yeah, we'll fire on without him, and we'll hopefully get Dave and paintpartscot joining as soon as possible. Alright, Jehan of Lord of Cats. Hope you're well, mate. Alright, Dave Hammer, how you doing, pal? Hello there. How are the Cats this weekend? I know, it's gutting that England won like Slovakia were
Hello there, how are you doing?
seconds away from a famous win. Alright, Dave, how you doing, pal?
Yeah, not too well. Yeah, I'm okay. I've been a bit unwell these last couple of days, but I thought I'm going to get a power through and going to enjoy this evening.
How you feeling? What's wrong? You just a wee bit of a cold?
On Friday, I moved into a new job where I'm doing autism and learning disability training, but it's all day. And it literally starts at 9 o'clock in the morning and finishes at 5. And it was my first time doing a full proper run through on Friday, and I woke up with a stinking headache, and it hasn't shifted for the last couple of days, but it's getting there. I've dosed myself up on paracetamol and ibuprofen. Can you see I'm getting my excuses in early from
I was about to say that, getting your excuses in early, so if you get trust.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've been up to...
Well, to be fair, if he doesn't push me, then he's letting down doctors everywhere.
Did you get up to much at the weekend?
Yeah, I went to. So, do you follow Lightning Miniature Studio, Stuart?
No, I don't know.
Well, he popped up from down south, and we had a go around Warhammer World. So yeah, that's what I've done today, and I've been painting some more Tyranids as well.
Excellent. How are you, Scott?
I'm good, man. How's your good self?
Yeah, can't complain, mate. I can't complain.
paintpartscot brought to you by Coke Zero. If you can't score anything at competitive 40k, drink Coke Zero, like paintpartscot.
The twist is sponsored by Iron Brew Extra because it's made from Scotland, from Durders.
You win.
I'm just drinking water. Sorry, lads. Really boring.
I was hoping like Dave was on the monster there or something. I'd intimidated him into something caffeinated to put him on edge.
Yeah, I did consider it, but no, I thought no, just too much of a headache already. But we'll go from. Sorry, I keep on banging in the excuses.
That's it. That's it.
And how are you, Scott?
Oh.
You well? Have you had a good weekend?
Yeah, I've had an okay weekend, thank you. Yeah, what we were at. You'll not know what this is, Dave, but Dunk might know what this is. I took the kids to see the Singing Kettle yesterday.
Hey, is that still about?
Well, there's one guy left, like the original guy, Archie, who must be 70 now. Everyone else has left. He's no got a stage. He's got the original kettles. He sings about 15 of the songs. The kids still love it. Mostly the adults sing. It was a laugh. The kids liked it. So that's what we were doing yesterday.
Keeping up the tradition of the singing kettle.
That's it. It will never die. I think until that man is like wheeled off stage. For context, Dave, I can't really explain the Singing Kettle. Like, are you aware of like the Wiggles, the Australian kids band, or like like imagine like a Scottish folk kids band. Like they sing songs that are suitable for 5-year-olds, and they've been around since like the early 90s. So everyone my age grew up watching the Singing Kettle.
Is it something that if you've grown up in a certain area for a certain time, you'll know it? So from
yes, exactly.
Yeah, so Nottingham has one of them. He's called the Cockle Man. He comes down,
that does sound like more.
At about 10 o'clock at night, he sells cockles, and he's been doing it for like the last 50 years.
It sounds like the next sort of a horror film series, to be honest. I think the Cockle Man.
The Cockle Man.
Beware the Cockle Man. Do not anger the Cockle Man, for he will come. It's around 10 o'clock at night round the pub with his cockles.
And you wake up in the morning with a bunch of cockles in the face, it'll just be a wee note saying you've been cockled.
You've been cockled. You've been cockled by the Cockle Man.
Before cuckold was a thing, there was a cockle. Right, folks, so this is the kind of pilot of the Inquisition Schmodown. Kind of ripped this off from the movie Trivia Schmodown that I used to watch back in the day. So I'm just going to ask everybody in chat not to put any answers in, to try and keep it as fair as possible for the guys playing. So the first round is going to be seven questions. It's a mixed bag. You've both got the categories already. And what I'll do is I'll say the question. If you write it down, and then I'll give you a countdown, and I'll repeat the question again. And if you put your answer up and then verbalise it, that's just to save cheating. It's just to save. Not that I'm saying that you're going to be cheating or anything, but it's just to save anybody like their answers or anything, so you can put them up at the same time. And then we'll go through the second round and the third round once we get to that. Okay.
Nice.
So Casey's going to be late because I think he's still celebrating England winning the Euros, even though they only beat Slovakia.
I just saw a colleague about an hour ago put up, "You're gone, Gareth Southgate, you bellend."
Yeah,
really not aged well.
It was a terrible result, but we can discuss that later on if you want.
That's all I know about football. Mocking my friends who actually like it. Oh, I'm painting my little mascot for Romania. I'm looking forward to the pen jammer draw.
Oh, no, I've lost mine. I don't even know who my Italian guy is. I think he just disappeared like that yesterday, but I don't know where he is. Right, so the first question, the category is going to be on planets. Okay. So the question is, on what planet did the traitors purge their legions? On what planet? On what planet?
Purge their legions or purge the legions?
Their legions, their own people within their legions. On what planet did the traitors purge their legions? Now each question is worth 2 points in the first round. Okay.
Okay.
So if you both got an answer,
I've got an answer.
Right, you pick your answers up. And what you say is
Back to front. Back to front.
Well done, ladies.
Yep.
So, second question is going to be on Primarchs. That was where they were planning on having it, Mice, Minis and Dice with Morecambe Beach, but it was busy that day. The the modest dancers are too busy practicing, so they have to go to Esperanto.
That's
The
it.
second question is on Primarchs. Who is or was the Primarch of the 4th Legion? Who is or was the Primarch of the 4th Legion? Just let me know when you've got an answer.
Got an answer?
Pick them up.
I don't. Oh, I've got it wrong.
Perturabo
is the right answer. 2 points each.
I thought I'd mix that one up
Peter
there.
Turbo.
Peter Turbo.
Oh, also, I have noticed that Storm of Chogoris is in the chat at the moment. I just want to say, I saw his white scars in the Warhammer World Museum today, and they look absolutely awesome.
Oh, well done. Does he have many? Did he do many?
It's the Alan Titchmarsh from the yeah, he's got bikes, and he's got a really nice converted Stormwolf in there.
So if he's about Warhammer,
Alan Titchmarsh, we know, is one of the lost Primarchs, so
yes,
that's fine.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Obviously.
Right. Question 3 is on gods, which the Emperor doesn't believe existed. Very simple. Who created the Eldar, or the Alderi, or whatever you want to call them, the Space Elves? Who created the Eldar? That would be a great model to see. Alan Titchmarsh, the model in 40k.
Well, to be fair, he has just modelled the Baron has just modelled a Space Marine in a kilt, so I'm fairly sure he could do a good Alan Titchmarsh.
Right. So if your answers, put your answers up.
The old ones.
Yes, boys.
The old ones.
So that was some nice questions. We're going to go to a slightly different one now, and it's on Citadel. How many technical paints do Citadel currently run? Now, I checked this in the last 20 minutes, and it's not changed since last week.
Oh, no.
Oh.
How many technical paints do Citadel currently run? And that's from the Games Workshop site itself, not from any other websites.
Okay.
If you have an answer, and you put them up, boys.
Guess for me, I'm going to go 50.
24.
The answer's 21.
Oh! So close.
So the next question is on, it's not including mediums, technical paints, and that was from the Games Workshop website.
Yeah, so that'll be like your crackle paints and
anything that says technical on it.
Yeah.
So the next question is on first foundings. Who is the 7th Legion?
I've forgotten this, so this is a guess. I think I'm about to embarrass myself. Right, go.
You ready?
Yep.
Go.
Imperial Fists.
Oh, unfortunately, paintpartscot, you're wrong.
That's fine, man. Loser.
After 5 questions, we now have a winner, a leader of Dave. 2 points.
I'll just call it here, guys.
Now, keep it on Space Marines. We're going to go into successor chapters now.
Okay.
The Rift Stalkers are a successor chapter of what Legion? The Rift Stalkers are a successor chapter of what Legion?
Yep.
I can picture them, but I can't. Oh, right. I think Dave's going to take more of a lead here.
Okay.
Raven Guard.
Well done, boys. I thought that would have caught you out.
Nice one.
And the last question of this round is on planets. What is the home planet of the Space Wolves?
If I can spell it. I had a moment there. What happened there? Jeez, oh. Small stroke.
Okay, lads, if you're ready.
Yep.
Fenris.
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 There
Well
are
done,
no
boys.
walls.
Thank you very much. So, after round 1, we have Dave on 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 points, and paintpartscot on 10 points. Well done. Well done, boys. So, round 2, Dave is in the lead here on round 2. So, he'll get the choice of either spinning the wheel first and selecting his category, or spinning the wheel second. Now, in round 2, each question is worth 2 points, but if you don't know the answer, you can take multiple choice, which brings it down to 1 point.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, if you get the question wrong, it can get passed over for your opponent to steal.
Oh, tension.
So the
Tension.
game could be won or lost by the end of this round.
It could well be. I will.
So I'm just going to give you a wee minute here just to get yourselves together. I'm just going to ask you a wee few questions just to see how you're doing, guys.
Yeah.
What did you have? I'm going to ask you both. What did you have for your dinner tonight?
What have I done tonight? So I had some potato wedges and some chicken in a mushroom sauce, but I put the chicken in the oven and turned out the oven broke. So I then had to put it in the air fryer. So I had wedges and then cooked chicken about 40 minutes later.
I like it. I like it. A sort of mixed selection, literally just delayed by time there. I like it. I made cheeseburgers for the family that were only a day out of date. So if I suddenly go green, towards the end, when I'm losing, obviously it's genuine. It's not just something I'm feigning to duck out of losing and then claim a mulligan on the entire thing. It might be because I've poisoned myself. It'll be fine. I gave it to my
You should have heard me getting my excuses in earlier, mate.
I mean, Ryan desperately giving himself food poisoning just to get through the quiz.
Right, so I'm just going to flip the camera around here now.
Yeah.
All the categories that we kind of went over are in this round as well, but there's also an opponent's choice and a spinner's choice. So if when you spin the wheel you don't like your first spin, then you can spin again and have a wee gamble. I'll give you 2 spins, but if you spin on opponent's choice on your first spin, then the opponent will pick what you get. Okay?
That's fair dues. I like it. It. Exciting.
Are you ready for me to spin the wheel, Dave?
Well, Ryan can go first.
Oh, Ryan.
Oh.
Ryan, are you ready?
I am ready for you to spin the wheel. Go.
Whoa. So we're on word bearers. Now you can either spin again or answer questions on word bearers.
I will take the question on word bearers. We're going to give it a go.
Oh, here we go. So just bear with me till I get my cat. Oh, turn it around. So, 2 seconds, folks. Sorry. I should have removed that, but I didn't. But we'll do that later. Right, so in round 2, there's 3 questions. Each question's worth 2 points, unless you take the multiple choice. So word bearers was paintpartscot's choice. Okay. First question. Who are the word bearers affiliated to, as in which god are they affiliated to?
They're Chaos Undivided.
Correct. Well done, mate. 2 points to you. Second question. Who was or is the leader of the Serrated Sons?
Argyle Tal?
Correct. Well done, mate. And
he was the leader of the Serrated Sons, and we'll never forget him.
Yeah. God bless her. What a cat. He was one of my favourite.
Pour one out for Argyle Tal, everyone in the chat. Pour one out for Argyle Tal.
The third question.
Can't stop what happened 40k without Erebus.
Yeah, well, my boy. The last question in your round is: what were the word bearers previously called before they were renamed?
Oh. Can I go multiple choice for a reduced score, sir? Because
Yes.
I've lost it.
Yes, of course you can, good sir. A, the Imperial Heralds. B, the Dust Raiders. Or C, Imperial Heralds.
You said Imperial Heralds twice, so I'm going to go Imperial Heralds.
Ah, God damn it. Aye, that's right. I actually meant to say the Emperor's Heralds.
It's a bit. I know. Now here it is that way of a trigger. I knew it was Imperial Heralds as soon as you said the first answer. But this multiple choice, I love it. I should have picked that right away. This is great.
Right.
Yes, Imperial Heralds. I knew that once you said the words.
You're up to 15 now, good sir, after 5 points. So I'm just going to pause you again here and just get.
There we go. So, Walrus Paints has asked, "Yo, guy with glasses." That doesn't narrow it down, I suppose. Am I the guy who does the cooking videos on TikTok? I know. I don't do cooking videos on TikTok. I think I might have poisoned my family tonight with cheeseburgers, so I doubt it.
I don't have a TikTok, so it can't be me.
And I don't have a TikTok unless somebody's made one up about me. Right, are you ready, Dave, for your...
Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Duncan. Let's see what we get.
God damn it. Fat fingers.
Ooh, first bounding.
So you've got first bounding, or you can risk it for a biscuit and spin again.
I'll go for first bounding.
Right, okay, cool.
There's only 20 legions. There's only 20 legions, remember. 20.
So, back to the questions. First founding. 2. Okay, so the first question on first foundings. The lost legions are marked as what Roman numeral numbers?
And 2. Oh, sorry. So the 2 I's and XI. So 2nd Legion and 11th Legion.
Correct. Well done. Second question. The Death Guard were known as what before they were renamed?
They were known as the Dust Raiders.
Correct. And the final question is, the Raven Guard are what numbered legion?
They are the 19th Legion.
Correct. Well done, mate. That's a full house for you. That's another 6 for you, my friend. Well done. So we're going to the third round now. So just bear with me for a minute. Just need to do some tallying here. If a laptop lets me.
Ooh.
Right. So because you're in the lead, Dave, you've got 18 points. Dave, Scott, you've got 15. Okay. So this is the pick the number round. So there's 3. The numbers are between 1 and 8. I did actually have 9, but I never actually wrote any questions down. So between 1 and 8, you give me 3 numbers each, and the sequence that you give me the numbers is the sequence the questions will be asked. Now the questions are 2 points, 3 points, and 5 points, so they'll be getting gradually harder. Okay. There'll be no multiple choice, and there's no stealing in this round.
No stealing, right? Okay. I will take just to spread it. I'll take 1, 4, and 8.
Okay, and Scott?
I'll take 5, 6, and 7.
5, 6, 7. Thank you very much. Now, because Scott is behind, he'll be getting answering first. So and then that will bring you up to evens. And then, but if you get your question wrong, then I'll ask you your 3-point question. Okay.
So, hit me.
Good luck, Ryan.
This isn't in way quicker than what I thought it should, than I've actually envisaged it. I thought this would have taken like 40 minutes. It's like taking us like 10, 15 minutes.
It's almost clearly like... actually not. You clearly, I say this fully expecting to come a cropper from it, but you're clearly asking law experts here.
Yeah. So,
Lonely men who don't get out very much.
Yeah.
so this is your 2-point question. The category is successor chapters. Okay. What is the most recent Space Marine founding called?
The Ultima founding.
Correct. That's 2 points to Mr. Scott from TPS. That's you up to 17.
Come on, I can do this. Feel it around. Feel it. The Emperor's with you. Come on, feel
Dave,
it.
your first question is on the Wordbearers. Who was the head chaplain of the Wordbearers?
That would be Erebus.
My boy. Correct. So
He's even ruined my
Paul
quiz.
Feyron was known as the Master of the Faith. So that had me going for a second there.
Yeah. Ooh, big decisions had to be made there. Big decisions.
Yeah. Both of them bastards.
We're on to your 3-point question now, which is on the Dark Angels.
Ooh, come on. This will be embarrassing when I get it wrong.
Yeah.
This is for 3 points. What was the name of the warrior knights who found the lion?
The Order.
Correct.
Panicking there, feeling the sweat, the burn there, feeling the burn.
Dave, your 3-point question is number 4, which is on planets. The planet of the sorcerers is more commonly known as what?
Oh, are we talking pre-heresy?
No.
Or are we talking post-heresy?
Post.
No, it's not Storm Age because that's
Take your time. You've got a wee bit of time.
It's completely gone. I was going to say Solmonace, but that's Trazin's planet. Obviously, Prospero was the planet before. Can't remember it. Yeah, literally can't remember it. No, I'm going to pass. I'm going to have to pass on that one.
It is Soritarius or Sartarius.
I knew it began with a soul somewhere.
So, because Dave is leading going into this round, we're going to go back to you, Scott, for your 5-point question, which is on category number 7, which is on Citadel.
Oh, Christ. Right.
So for 5 points.
To that, Brian.
So for 5
How many paints? Go. Sorry.
5 points.
5 points.
Skink blue comes under what paint type?
Contrast.
Incorrect. It's dry.
It's a dry paint. See, there we go.
Right, so Dave, you could actually win this with your 5-point question, and Scotland to suffer another defeat for the second Sunday in a row. And your
no pressure
question is on gods. Now, to the nearest millennium, what year did Slanesh fully awaken?
Oh God, it's either Millennium 30 or Millennium 31. Because that's what disrupted the warp storms, which allowed the Emperor to then get out of town. I'm going to say Millennium 30.
It's Millennium 29.
Oh.
Right, so
fucking dry paint.
I never actually envisaged that we would get to a fucking tie break. And I've actually not got a tie break question, but what I'll do is I'll ask you another 5-point question from the first categories that you picked. So for you, it would be word bearers, Dave, and for Scott, it would be
first founding chapters.
Are you happy enough with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit me.
Go for it.
So, Scott, your first question, this is according to the Lexicon and a few other websites, so I made sure that these questions were researched here first, right?
Fair dues, fair dues.
What was the only legion to not produce any second successor chapters during the second founding?
Sorry, was that to me?
No,
That's to Scott.
it's me. It's first founding. It's me. So. Which was the only legion not to produce successor chapters? From the Ryan Loyalist, I'm going to go with Space Wolves.
It's the Salamanders.
Fair enough. I knew there were eventually the Wolf Brothers, but then I knew they were destroyed later on, so...
Dave, it's all in you. This is a question that I've actually just finished the book on, so I know this is right. All the other questions are right, but I'm 100%.
Yeah.
But this is...
You're 100% confident.
So this is...
We're not going to be writing into your boss, Dunk. Don't worry, but it's not. We're not that serious. Dear sir or madam, I have complaints about the recent quiz held on Instagram.
It wouldn't be the first time I'm getting banned for something anyway. So, Dave, for 5 points, potentially to win the match, what was the name of the Blessed Lady, the confessor to the word-bearers?
Oh, gosh. I love the First Heretic as well. Such a great novel.
It's such a great book.
I know she comes from Monarchia. I know she gets blinded by the Ultramarines when they bomb and destroy Monarchia. I know she gets resurrected and becomes a chuffing. What's the term for it?
I know her. I'm the same man. I know her whole character. I know her whole character arc over about 7 books, but I have no idea what her name is.
No, I can't even guess. I want to say it begins with an S, but that's it. No, I can't. Sorry.
Serene. Right, so what we're doing now is for your second, we'll continue with the 5 point questions, right? And we'll go to your second pick 5 point questions. So for you, Scott,
it's going to be over really. It's going to be over really quick now. I'm worried it's going too fast, and then we're dragging the backside out. No one leaves until this is finished.
So, your 5 point question is on the Dark Angels, which was the character that you said was your favourite one.
Come on.
What was the only Knight Order not to bow down or swear fealty to the Lion?
The Knights of Lupus.
Correct. So, Dave, to stay in the game, another tie-break question, which I'm running out of. Your question is in question 4, which is planets. Okay.
Great. Okay.
In the outer edge of the galaxy, the name given to the Halo stars are the birthplace of what race?
The Halo stars.
Yeah.
I want to say the Howling.
And your winner, hailing from Scotland,
Never mind.
Scott. The answer was the Necrons, mate. Sorry. Yeah, guys, thanks very much.
Oh, I rallied at the end there, man. I thought it was on Mars. That was
just out of curiosity.
The Necrons.
The Necrons came from the Halo stars.
Necron? What?
Yeah, I looked up the Lexicon.
I thought that was but the
Because it was
Necrons
niche.
are everywhere.
What?
The Necrons are everywhere.
The gold stars.
That's where they originated from.
That's where they came from.
Right, okay.
That's their
That's fine. Okay, that's fine. I should know that as a Necron player.
Sorry, mate.
No worries.
Graham's right there. A up paint. This is the England game all over again. I too feel I didn't deserve that victory.
Oh no! At least I can give Scotland a win in something.
That's it. This is about as good as it gets for us at the moment. This is the peak for the last few weeks.
And the hierarchy of doctors and nurses is restored.
That's it. I had to do this. I had to do that. If I'd lost, I would have had to come down there and shank Dave myself, so he told no one. So it's better this way. It's better this way.
Once again, the doctor stopped the nurses over.
I would have contested a single point for the technical, for being closest to the technical page for 24.
Yes. Oh yeah, man. Oh, I had no idea on that. That was the fun.
Yeah.
That was
fun. That was fun.
That was good, man. I very much enjoyed that, man. This was fun. The England game sent me to sleep. VAR.
Watch it.
It's a cheeky half hour. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think if we get enough interest and we can get if more people are interested in doing this, I don't mind writing up questions, and obviously with you two guys as well, you could maybe like help out in that. But
absolutely, man, you can always count on me for that nonsense.
Yeah, and both of you, like your knowledge, like I actually missed an entire day's work making these questions up.
Yeah, no, it's fun. No, thank you for sorting it out, Dunk. It's been good fun. This.
No, man, like I just want to say thanks for you two guys coming on. Like I didn't know, like obviously I wanted to get two guys that knew quite a lot. Yeah. So I know that some of the questions were a bit easier. That's why I tried to make the those last questions were
they were rock solid, really man. They were proper. They were rock solid.
I know I've read them somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I knew that the planet Sorcerer started with Sol. It had Solmanase in the head because of Trajan, the Kleptocron.
So was I, man. I kept saying Solmas and Sol. I was the same, like running through S words, and the same with Serene. Like as well, Serene, it was like Silene in my head, and Ian, and all these, and I was like, I couldn't. Steve, I was just falling back on Steve all the time. Like,
that was on Sunday.
I could picture the whole of the story arc as well.
Steve. Lorgar, it's me, Steve. You remember me?
Again.
You'll never believe what happened in the war to me, Steve. No, they were probably there was a nice sort of build, Dunk. I like the build. There was a few nice. You lured us in with it. Eastman 3 was a nice, easy opener for any addict like Dave or myself. And then by the end, Knights of Lupus. Like, don't get me wrong, a Dark Angels fan should know that, but you need to have read about 3 specific books from the Horus Heresy to know that. So if you're a lonely weirdo like me and have read those books, you're going to be fine.
There was a 3-point question there which I was contemplating as a 5-point question, was how long after the Horus Heresy did the second founding occur?
Did the second founding what? Sorry.
How long after Horus Heresy did the second founding occur? Now, that was a 3-point question. I was tempted to put that as a 5-point question.
That's a 5-pointer.
I think it's about 150 years.
7.
I would have went 7 years. Was that all? Was 7 years the only? Was that how long the scouring was? For some reason, I thought it was 70. I thought it was 70.
To be fair, the whole of the Horus Heresy originally only lasted for 7 years, but they boosted it up to 14 years in the when they started to write more books.
Yeah,
and obviously, like that's the subject to Lexicanum as well. So people but I did check the answers today as well.
That's
to make sure that the answers were still correct, and that's why I checked the Citadel as well in case Citadel had managed to squeeze out any more cheeky paints.
Any more technical paints,
yeah.
I knew really.
Paints, man, that was a cunt of a question.
That was rough, man. That was rough. I was skink blue. I wouldn't have
got that one, and I don't think I would have got the Knights of Lupus either.
Yeah,
if I had those. So well played, Ryan.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. No, we solid game for yourself, man. Embarrassingly for me, I am currently reading the First Wall because I've not finished the Siege of Terra yet. Literally about the 7th Legion, which I then got, which is mentioned about once every 3 pages, we are the 7th Legion. Are we the 7th Legion? Maybe we're the 7th Legion. We're the Imperial Fist. I'm a member of the 7th Legion. And then I went with White Scars because I'm an absolute idiot. So there we go.
That's 5th Legion.
Embarrassing for everyone.
Yeah, guys, I really appreciate, again, you giving up the time. This will be immortalised on YouTube. I'll download this and get it uploaded.
It's my shame, but my loss. Oh well, never mind.
I just want to throw this out here. I think me and Penge, if he ever gets back on after England winning, I'd be happy to do this once a month with 2 different contestants, and maybe even at the end, like have
I think that sounds really good.
A league system, and like I would obviously throw it open to like I would come on and like ask questions, answer questions, and a couple of you guys could like. Be the War Masters and such like, just something for the community in the winter time. Do you know what I mean?
You should definitely do a series, man. But then, have a finale with both, a league table, all the rest of it, but then you and Casey against each other is where the Inquisition versus itself.
He would definitely. If it's anything outside,
who is the Inquisitor? Who is the Inquisitor? We'll find out tonight.
Yeah, who's the Inquisitor and who's the interrogator? Yeah.
That would actually be pretty good. And I tried to
keep the servo skull.
I want to rematch Ryan at some point.
Man, you kick my ass. I got lucky there in the end. You got caught in a few bad ones. That's all. I got very lucky there. Yeah. I rallied, much like my 40k games. Much like my 40k games, the only ones I win are when I'm unexpectedly lucky in the final few rounds.
So,
what have you? What additional models have you brought for your Dark Angels? Even
I've ordered a Gladiator, and I have now started painting my Inner Circle companions and more Terminators.
Oh, nice.
So. Thankfully, I was planning on going back to vanilla Space Marine rules because it was so difficult.
Yeah.
And then what did they do? A week after my most terrible loss, they've updated all the rules for Dark Angels, the specific models I love.
The thing is you can use Dark Angels with the vanilla Space Marine rules, like Gladius Company, Gladius Task Force and stuff. Yeah. Gladius is really quite powerful, just because you can
some movement,
you can advance and charge. You can pull yourself back out of combat and then charge back in. And all the buffs that the Deathwing Knights have got, they're really nice.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've sought advice from many other players and anyone else who wants to advise me as well for this. It's just that a few opponents I play are a bit more competitive and I'm a bit nonsense. So I'm going to up the game a little. Try a little harder and then just also want to give them a good game. The last 2 games have been obliterated and no one's enjoyed it at the table. Yeah. So let's get on from that, shall we?
I've had a few games like that where that's happened, and it's not fun being on that sort of end.
I've not played a game of Warhammer since December. I was supposed to go down to like a Kenny Gamers Guild Day down in Bunagee football pitch yesterday, but it was my granddaughter's 5th birthday, so I couldn't really not avoid that because she was part of me otherwise. And
Grandad's off playing with his toy soldiers, but he does love you.
Yeah, he does love you. He's absolutely fine, but he loves you. So unfortunately, I've not actually had a game, but I'm busy painting my Grey Knights now. I found my colour scheme for my Grey Knights. So
love it.
I'm currently been painting these for the next charity project.
Oh yes, man. You'll have to let me know if you're still looking for more Space Marine contributors.
With the whole I might as well plug it while I'm on here. Yeah. The whole plan is to try and paint 7 Space Marine armies, sort of based on each of the detachments in Codex Space Marines, and then raffle them off for a number of charities and split it 7 ways between them. We've got some. We've got a group of German painters painting the first company detachment. I've painted most of the Gladius one, but we still got 5 to go. So, but plenty of time until March next year. So,
excellent, man. Keep me up to date. I'd love to contribute. Your last few sets have been amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Headhunter Cheers. I like to do my own wee thing, my own wee spin, because I did try and paint some Grey Knights actually grey, but it turned out ridiculously shit. So I just put them back in deco, and then started painting them space Grey Knights silver or whatever it is. And I quite like that.
Because they're kind of more cobalt than grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so, very much so. They've got that bluish sheen to them that would you believe the paint Grey Knight Silver is the best one for?
Yeah,
and I did try and paint them. I did want to try and do them in Max Black Greenstuff Worlds paint, but in my head it looked amazing, and then when I put it on the model, it looked like shit. So he was then chucked in detal as well. So I've pissed about
what I've been doing
8 months getting this colour scheme together, and I think I finally got it now.
What I've been purely doing for all of these is just undercoating them, lead belcher,
keeps it simple,
lead
man.
belcher, wash them, and them, and then it's because the whole idea is to get an easy come through. Give me a message about that. We're setting up a Discord server for it to organise. So we'll invite people into it from there, and people can contribute what they. People can contribute what they want, basically, because actually the whole point of it is use some. We've got some lists, but we'd prefer people to use stuff from their existing piles of opportunity or shame, depending on your perspective.
I definitely have stuff, man, that I would never is going to sit there. I would never actually add to my Dark Angels. So let me know what sort of spaces you have, and keep me up to date when you're moving through the stuff.
Because in my book, in regards to it. Because people say, well, actually, you could have donated that money to charity. Well, actually, yes, you could have donated that money to charity. But you've already bought the miniatures, so why don't you just paint them and donate them so we can then use it to generate more money for charity?
I just like everyone, I don't think any collector of GW that is in our sort of demographic, man, doesn't have a pile of shame. Doesn't have. I was thinking the other day, I've literally got units, and I'm buying more that have sat there for a couple of years. Like my Chaos Space Marines, I've been buying for 2 years now, and I've still not got them on the table. I've got maybe half of them painted, but they've sat there for 2 years.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah, they've sat there for 2 years, so I really need to. That's my next project as well. That's a few months down the line, but we're getting there. Pile of donations. Oh, we've lost Dave.
We've lost Dave. Anyway, I'm going to have to boost anyway, Scott. Again, thanks to both of you for coming on and giving up your Sunday evening. Apologies if it's quite quick, but I think you kind of deliberately got those last few answers wrong just to pad it out a little bit. But
no, man, no. I was about to lose. I was definitely about to lose, and then I rallied in the last minute. So no, it was a good fun. I'm now going to do a wee victory dance around the house, and then my wife's going to be like, "Who cares?" Just to deflate me again. So there we go.
Yeah. Scotland won, England now.
That's it.
That's how it goes.
That's it. That's what you're going to post now. Just confuse the whole nation.
Right, guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Remember, on Love Island tonight, it's Casa Amor. Will the boys stray? Of course they will, because they're all fannies. paintpartscot, Dave Hammer, 40k. Thanks very much again, lads. See you on Wednesday with another Inquisition. And Casey, it was only Slovakia, mate. Take it easy, people.